We're here today again. I believe it's day 19.
Our members have been on the floor now for 3 weeks, waiting for Nancy Pelosi to call the Congress back to have a vote on more American-made energy.
Drill here, drill now, drill here, drill now, drill here, drill now, drill here, drill now, drill here, drill now.
You want to drill right here? Can we drill your brain? Let's do some intellectual drilling right now.
Our members are going to be there not only all of this week, but they're going to be there all of next week. And when we come back in September, this issue is not going to go away.
A nation dependent upon 70% of its oil from foreign resources is a nation who could be very much in peril.
President Carter boldly declared our energy situation to be the moral equivalent of war.
By acting now, we can control our future instead of letting the future control us. The alternative may be a national catastrophe. Our decision about energy will test the character of the American people. This difficult effort will be the moral equivalent of war.
The American people know we've been through this before.
We passed the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act. The OCS is a vital national resource reserve held by the federal government for the public, which should be made available for expeditious and orderly development.
I hope those of you in the media will get a copy of that statement that Jimmy Carter signed in '78 saying the OCS is the people's resource and it ought to be developed expeditiously.
There is a real crisis. It is costing American jobs, and it's time that we end this foolishness and start using American resources.
When that moratorium on drilling the Outer Continental Shelf was first put in place, it was pushed by the wealthiest among us who lived on the coast, who did not want to be able to see oil and gas platforms out before the sunrise. Massachusetts has trouble producing any energy. They could put windmills off their coast, but the wealthiest who have land don't want to see the windmills. So once again, the poorest in the nation have to suffer because of what the wealthiest in the nation wanted beginning 30 years ago and carrying through today.
It just boggles the mind that we would sit on all these resources and not use them.
And I think it's interesting that in '78 we recognized that this belonged to the public.
Please, Madam Speaker, allow us to produce American energy in America for Americans.
We need to make sure that we keep this country moving in the right direction so we can compete in a global economy.
It's time for America to do something about preserving its own energy security.
Let us have an up or down vote on the American Energy Act. Madam Speaker, what are you afraid of?
To have the Speaker of the House block those opportunities is just crazy.
Madam Speaker, let my people vote.